The night air was thick and restless along the banks of the Jabbok River. The stars shimmered above like distant witnesses as Jacob stood alone in the dark. He had sent his wives, children, and possessions across the river ahead of him. Tomorrow he would face his brother Esau, the brother he had deceived years ago. The weight of that past pressed against his chest harder than the humid night air. Jacob was no longer the young man who had fled home. Years had carved worry into his face. Yet inside him still lived the same fierce will, the same hunger for blessing that had driven him to grasp his brother's heel at birth and later secure his father's blessing through cunning. Alone at last, Jacob knelt by the river's edge. The sound of rushing water seemed to echo his racing thoughts. Then, without warning, a figure emerged from the shadows. A man, no footsteps, no greeting, only sudden strength as the stranger seized him. Jacob staggered but did not fall. Instinctively, he fought back. They grappled in silence, feet sliding in the dust, muscles straining. The stranger was powerful, unnaturally so. Yet Jacob refused to yield. He locked his arms tighter. He twisted. He pushed. He held on. The struggle stretched through the long hours of night. Jacob's breath came in ragged bursts. Sweat stung his eyes. The stranger's grip was firm, relentless. Neither prevailed. At last, as the eastern sky began to pale, the man touched Jacob's hip. Not struck, touched. A jolt of searing pain shot through Jacob's body. His hip wrenched out of joint. His leg buckled. He gasped, but he did not let go. The stranger spoke for the first time. "Let me go, for the day is breaking." Jacob's fingers dug in despite the agony. His voice trembled, but held fierce determination. "I will not let you go unless you bless me." There it was again, that lifelong hunger. But this time, it was different. Not grasping in secret, not deceiving in shadows. He clung openly, wounded and desperate. The man asked, "What is your name?" Jacob swallowed. Jacob. The name meant heel grabber, deceiver, one who supplants. The stranger's eyes seemed to see through him. "You shall no longer be called Jacob, but Israel, for you have struggled with God and with men and have prevailed." Israel, one who wrestles with God. In that moment, Jacob understood. This was no ordinary man. This was a divine encounter, an embodied mystery of the living God. Trembling, he whispered, "Please tell me your name." But the man did not answer. Instead, he blessed him there. And as suddenly as he had appeared, he was gone. The sun rose over the horizon, casting golden light over the riverbank. Jacob Israel stood alone again, but he was not the same. He limped as he crossed the river, each step a reminder of the night's struggle, a permanent mark of both weakness and blessing. He had demanded blessing before through cunning. This time, he received it through surrender. And though he would walk with a limp for the rest of his life, he would also walk with a new name, and the knowledge that even in the darkest night, when one wrestles with God, grace is found not in overpowering him, but in clinging to him until dawn.